Oh, it's recording. Didn't even know. Good talk. Okay, I'm gonna just make a nice quick. I'll, first of all, I'm gonna roll this window up so you can hear something. I am just making a nice quick ranting video. Me? Rant, who knew? So it was announced yesterday, back in St. John's, they announced that 3 major intersections in the city are going to be turned into roundabouts. And apparently that's like some earth-shattering concept to some people. Like, it is getting blown up. People are absolutely freaking out because they don't think that these 3 major intersections should be roundabout. Okay, right on. It just blows my mind how against change that so many people in the province are. Like, they're like, oh, I seen one post, one person I have on Facebook shared it and was like, I wasn't taught how to do a roundabout in high school, or in driving school, sorry, so why should I have to go and do a roundabout in St. John's? Well, if you did a driving school outside of the city where there's no roundabouts, why would they teach you how to do a roundabout? Until like, 5 years ago, if that, there was no roundabouts in the city. Like, the first roundabout in the city was like just off, oh my god, what's the name of that road? It was just off Topsail Road, and it was literally like not even the width of a vehicle, so it wasn't even a real roundabout, and they ended up taking that out anyway. And then we got the one in Paradise, which people can't seem to understand. Like, how hard is it to understand that you go in on the right and you just follow along and get off? Like, how hard is it to understand the concept of yielding to get in, and then you just get out on whatever exit you're going to find? Like, I've seen pictures and videos of people going to you're crossing the median, going one way against oncoming traffic to make a left into the circle because you're making the first left, like the closest left. Like, instead of getting into the roundabout and going around and getting off the proper way, they would go against traffic. Oh, it's mind blowing. Like, there's so many people on Facebook and Twitter, everything. There's so many people just all over social media raging about these roundabouts, but they need to be done. Like, there's up here in Halifax, there's the Armdale Rotary. That is hella busy. Like, right now, it's 4 o'clock right now. Right now, this time of day, it is blocked. Like, absolutely bumper to bumper. And I would much rather go through that as a roundabout than go through that as a set of lights and move 10 feet every 3 or 4 minutes. Like, they just don't understand. Like, when they say the busiest intersections in St. John's, they're not, like, they're busy. For St. John's, they're busy, but traffic there is not traffic here. Traffic in St. John's is a completely different ballpark than traffic in, like, other major cities. Like, people call it traffic if it takes them an extra 10 minutes to get home. So, anyways, I'm way off on a tangent now. Roundabouts, yeah. So there's 3 on, like, the major parkway, which, I mean, to me makes sense. They're very high traffic areas. There's lots of room there to slap a roundabout in. So then you just pull up, merge in, go around, get out where you want to go. You want to keep going straight on the parkway? Fine. Merge in, skip the first exit, skip the second exit, go. Nothing to it. They showed like an overlay of like what it's going to look. There's nothing wrong with it. All 3 spots. Great. Do it. Why not? Then you got these people being like, oh, I never learned how to do it. Watch a video. You can watch, there's literally maybe 30-second tutorials on how to go through a roundabout. Like, the city Paradise put up videos of how to use a roundabout because they knew that it was like the first one on the island, so the first real roundabout on the island. So people were going to get confused. And, like, as you pull up to it, there's signs. Like, you're driving up, sign right there. Center lane for, like, 3rd and 4th exit. First lane, 1st and 2nd exit. Not rocket science. You're going all the way around, you get in that center lane. Oh, I just don't understand how people can just not grasp it. It just doesn't make sense to me. I know, like, I've been driving for 30 years, 40 years, 50. Like, no, that's not even the people that are doing this. This is literally like 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds. Like, the young generation that can't understand how to use a goddamn roundabout, and it's frustrating. It really is. of course, I'm going to be checking it. I've listened to Open Line this morning. I'm going to be listening to Open Line tomorrow morning. Open Line's like an open talk show where you just call into the local radio station and rant. I don't get it. They're trying to do the best they can with the volume of traffic in the city, and the best way to increase traffic flow is to slap a roundabout in, because then you're not getting unnecessary lights, you're not getting short lights, you're not getting overly long lights. I'm 100% pro roundabout over traffic lights. It's not like this is like a very small downtown section where there's not enough room to put a roundabout in. This is like a huge, I think at one of the particular intersections, it's like 5 or 6 lanes across. Like there is thousands of room for a roundabout, and a nice sized roundabout, like the Armdale Rotary here in Halifax. So just suck it up, get through it. They're gonna put it there whether you want it to or not. 2 years down the road, no one's even gonna care anymore. It's gonna be old news. You're gonna be like, oh yeah. We're like 10 years down the road. Oh, remember when the intersection of Thorburn and Prince Philip was traffic lights, not roundabout? Jeez, those were the days. Like, no. They're gonna put it in. People are gonna realize how much better it is for the city, how much faster it is to get around. I'm saying this, it's not gonna save you thousands and, it's not gonna save you hours or anything, but it is gonna be faster to get around, unless there's an accident because someone goes the complete wrong way. Then that is human error. That is not the roundabout's error. If the roundabout is followed the way it was designed, then it will speed up traffic. So just breathe. Everyone hold on. Once you realize how much better it is to actually have a roundabout in that location, then you will understand why they decided to do this. I don't know why I just spoke very slow. Maybe it's because of simple-minded people. I don't know. Can't understand the concept of roundabouts, so. But yeah, the most mind-blowing thing to me was seeing, there was like 3 or 4 posts, actually, like not even joking. I've seen 3 or 4 posts about I didn't learn how to use a roundabout in driving school, so I don't want to have to use it in town. I didn't learn how to use a roundabout in driving school. There was no roundabouts out where I'm from, which is called around the bay. There was no roundabouts in the city when I got my license. So I use roundabouts fine now. I use at least 6 a day. Right here. I go through a roundabout at least 6 times a day. So I'm pretty sure 1 or 2 tries. Go at you know what you should do? You should wait until 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay? You understand? 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, go to the roundabout in Paradise, practice. Go to the roundabout in Galway, practice. Practice going in, practice getting out. Practice getting in the proper lane, practice getting out of the practice getting out of the proper lane. Okay, I'm working myself up the more I talk right now, so I'm just gonna cut it right here. Thank you for watching. Rant over.